Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is July 2nd, 2024. Let's go to the chart, see what chart tells us. S&P 500 daily chart. As you see here, we're kind of like seeing a consolidation prior the next rally, I should say. This is a very, very nice bull flag. We're just digesting a price within time rather than going down. So that was kind of like the ideal scenario, going down, then going back to the upside. But seems like market just digest that the price are corrected within time rather than price. Sometimes market goes within time and price at the same time, going to the correction within just the price like this time. But and after that, the rally is beautiful, right? So we are kind of like forming a bullish consolidation. That would be the ideal scenarios. There are, first of all, two scenarios that I'm just looking for. One is, which is the very likely based on the pattern, whatever I see here. If we change it, we change it, and we will change our analysis. But right now, market is forming very, very nice bullish consolidation. It's about to break out to the upside. So if market goes up, and hit this 55.60, shouldn't be surprised at all. So if you just see a reaction to this line as well, you shouldn't surprise at all. So market can go higher. There is another potential scenario which I have it, to be honest, for the September timeframe, like August, end of the August, September, but momentum is very, very high. So that's why I bring it a little bit forward to see if we can see a push, another push to here. For the first 2 weeks of July, make sure that just mark it up in your calendar. First 2 weeks of July are the best period through the year. So market is going to be a fantastic summer rally. Is going to just initiate it a while ago, but summer rally is going to take its roots within these 2 weeks. So if you see a rally exponential epic to the upside by July 15th or so, don't be surprised. So which is going to be next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday. And we should have a good kind of like a positive 2 weeks before substantial top here. So I would say anything after July 15 or July 21st, the maximum stretch is going to be then a choppy market, especially getting to the October could be, August, could be very, very choppy going down to this area, which is still is going to be a perfect opportunity for our next rally. I believe that we are just getting into kind of like a September top, and September, October prior election is going to be very, very choppy. So market doesn't like any uncertainty. If we see some kind of like a changing in Democrat candidates, so it seems like there are some rumors that Joe Biden is not going to be qualified even within Democrat Party, and they're going to switch it to another candidate, which potentially can impact the market and bring some uncertainty more, or kind of like market is getting suspicious about the market, about the future of the economy and politics. So that's why they don't like it. And the market is going to choppy, sloppy consolidation or even correction. So lots of interesting things are ahead, and we should just be prepared for that one. Right now, I'm kind of like scaling out some positions as we are just think a good exponential rally is coming as well. So I would scale out some positions. Still, I'm bullish for the rest of the year. I believe that the big correction is coming within September, October. So remember, this is last year. We talked about this. So when market just went all the way up, look at that. So here's the July and then August, the fantastic move. August topped, and for 3 months, actually until November bottom, market just going sideways. A very, very nice pattern to the downside, then breakout. Look at that. So where are we at right now? I'm kind of like looking the same scenario here. So if you just go back to 2020, I believe that was kind of like election year as well. So here is the doubling pattern in a November time. So if you just remember, if you just look at my analysis on that time was pretty interesting. So even I just look at it myself. We were here prior election, just the day prior election. And based on this pattern, I just told, I don't care who's gonna be in White House next 4 years, because the pattern is pretty bullish. And Seems like we are just back testing this demand area, this breakout level, and this is kind of like the final opportunity. And market just spike up nicely when Biden just took over the house, just because market knows that, okay, here's the guy for the next 4 years. Now we know what's going to be the economy impact. Now we know what's going to be the politics. We get rid of uncertainty. So that's very, very important for the market. And then they're going to just shift over to the big value names. Democrats are going to just boost the money to this sector. Let's invest in this sector. It's coming afterwards. Right now, market just scratching ahead and just looking for opportunities, even short-term opportunities, which I believe that still there are lots of good opportunities in the market, even these days. When we are having all-time high, lots of sectors are beaten down very, very significantly and dramatically down. Pfizer, Bristol Myers, Starbucks, McDonald's. Look at those stocks, guys. Market is at new all-time high, and where are they? And they are all good companies. Don't get me wrong, they are all good companies. They're beaten down just for not fundamentally or financially bad earnings or something like that, just because there are some rumors, there are some bad news for those businesses. When all those news or all those issues, which is going to be short-term one, it's going to fade away, you will see that those stocks again rocketing to the upside. All right. So I just spoke a lot within this S&P 500, but I believe that that was kind of like important for you folks. Moving on to Nasdaq, and Nasdaq is forming another bullish consolidation, nicely stochastic. It's not my ideal scenario. We want to see oversold a bull reversal here, but we don't see that one. However, we see some good positive sign here. So this is kind of like a very nice hidden divergence, bullish hidden divergence. You see that this is a low and this is higher low. This is a low in MACD, but MACD here is getting to the lower low, which is a bullish divergence in MACD. It didn't go through all the way down to here, which was kind of like my scenario for buy a lot. But at the same time, it just see that momentum is very, very strong, so market can go higher. So right now, I believe market can go higher. There are two levels that I have for short term, which is going to be somewhere around 20,000 to 20,500. So that's going to be kind of like available or achievable by this week or next. The stretch out for this momentum can go all the way up to 21,000. So this is going to be the higher limit, the higher target for this. Right now, we are not there yet. So I'm kind of like stepping on the side and see what's going on. Big techies are breaking out nicely today. We will get to those ones. So that's why Nasdaq is going higher. But at the same time, look at NVIDIA chart. I know that it's kind of like a diverging from the semiconductors. It's been a while. NVIDIA is going up. The other semiconductor stocks are just following NVIDIA today. And also, let's say last 2 weeks, the other stocks are going higher. The semiconductor index, NVIDIA is lagging. So that's why I'm saying this upside target would be achievable, but it's going to be limited time, and the upside targets are going to be limited as well. So if you get here, don't be surprised if you get a correction to here for before it's just August, and then August potentially second week to the third week of August, or even fourth week of August, we can see another rally to September top. And then September, we can have a decent correction. September, November, October, November, prior election, we can see a very, very choppy market. So that's going to be good, another buying opportunity. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow, is forming a nice bullish consolidation here. So Dow, I believe that this is kind of like very, very interesting bottom. It just back tested once. Right now, it's just forming a nice bullish consolidation here. And also, this is a trend. So based on the pattern, I see that we are going to see another breakout, potential new all-time high for Dow. But this potential new all-time high is going to be very, very just a nominal new all-time high. If it goes higher, we will give Dow benefit of doubt. But right now, I'm just happy with 40,500. So this is the area that I'm just looking at. And if we get there, we should just scale out some positions, because I believe that Dow is reaching to the higher limit, at least for the short term. Moving on to gold, which was kind of like very interesting today. So gold was positive, then going back down to negative, and ended up very, very small. Where is my chart? So, and ended up doji bar here. So still, we are seeing a very choppy consolidation here within gold chart. However, I should say this is a nice small bullish consolidation within this bull flag. So if we see a breakout, I would say this is going to be a strong breakout because right now gold is stocking with this triangle. And if this triangle breaks through, I would say it's going to be a massive. Don't look at the size of the bull flag, look at the entire pattern. The pattern is forming head and shoulder. So that's why lots of people are there on gold. And if it breaks out nicely, especially if it goes above this, so lots of stop losses are gonna trigger and switch the gear to the buy side. So it's gonna just break out nicely and continue its rally, which I believe it's gonna continue this rally, at least for a short term before significant top in July, early August. So 2,500 is gonna be achievable for gold, but it can't just follow with another massive sell-off in precious metals and also gold miners as well. So they're just getting ready cycle-wise for exponential rally, at least for the next 6 months, and also for the next 2 years. I believe that we will have a good cycle for gold miners. But next 6 months is going to be a good cycle for them. So gold, if this break out nicely, it's going to be something like this. I remember lots of people were bearish in this stage as well. So look at that, very choppy, but when breakout is coming, it's exponential. So when breakout is coming, we can see 2,500 easily down the road. If it goes higher, I will take it. I will take it until, let's say, 27, 26, even 20. Yeah, 27, 2,600, then I will sell. I mean, like exiting from long position is different from short position. I'm just selling, I mean, like exiting from long position with lots of miners. I wouldn't short it because still I believe that gold is in a bull market, a long-term bull market. So I will take all buying opportunities when it's uh, uh, deep down. I'm moving on to silver, which had a positive day today as well. So silver is kind of like a leading today. So this is the cycle that I have, and we should see this follow through. If it gets above this wide range bar here, wide range bar here. So we can see some kind of like a pullback for a next exponential rally to the upside. Right now, MACD is very nicely sloping upward, bull reversal, stochastic, kind of like a double bottom here as well. So we just need to see a trigger above this $30.50. So 30.50 can be a very, very nice exponential rally if we get above that one. Moving on to crude, which negative today. So crude, I believe that yesterday was positive, and today it's just showing a very nice uh, topping tail here. So, and also the divergence here is very, very obvious with crude in MACD. It doesn't follow with RSI, but it follows with stochastic. So if it goes down, then I should say the top is here for crude. And usually July is not a good market for energy. So we can see some kind of like a back test, this 72, even lower, shouldn't be surprised. And 60 to 64, that's the area that I'm just looking at. Moving on to individual names, starting with Bitcoin. Bitcoin after yesterday's surge and going down today. So still, I believe that this is not a bullish pattern. However, bulls are getting kind of like a hopeful for a next rally to the upside. Everything depends right now for a breakout nicely above 70. So this is very, very important. 70 to 72 is the key resistance for Bitcoin. So if we break through, then we can see a nice buying opportunity. But I believe that at the same time, look at this important pivot. So here there are two pivots. If we getting back to the downside next 2-3 days, we engulf this pivot 58,000 to the downside, then 48 to 40 to 52 is coming very, very shortly. So Bitcoin is kind of like unpredictable sometimes. The chart is bullish to me, but at the same time, this pattern is, I don't like this pattern. So when we get below this pivot, I should say, we can go easily 48 to 52. So everyone needs to keep an eye on this. Ethereum, the same. So Ethereum is forming kind of like a bear flag here, which I believe that this is within this wide range bar. As long as we are above this important pivot, we are okay. But if we get below this, Ethereum change the dynamic, shifting structure to the bear side. So any rally could be a sell. Bond yield, down tick today, then up tick back after future market. Still bearish consolidation. However, this bearish consolidation is not that strong. Why? Because there are lots of shadows here. Seems like buyers are supporting this, but I believe that a weaker Dixie or US dollar can help out a weaker bond yield as well. So this week, NFP is coming for months of June. Next week, CPI is coming for months of June as well. So there are important key stakeholders for this. Treasury, after 2 days, sell-off, sharp sell-off, getting back tested to this area, recaptured $90, very important level. If Treasury consolidates here, this means it's going to go down, engulf this pivot, the next phase of sell-off is coming, and it can go all the way down to 83. So just keep an eye on this. If this is going to be a back test, we should get back immediately to 95 to 97 to continue the bullish momentum. Right now, chart is very, very tricky. I should say these two sell-offs are very, very important. You should just keep an eye on that one. VIX coming down 1.55%. This means there is no fear still in the market. DXY coming down, rolled over to the downside. This is kind of like the area that I'm just looking for. If we get below this 103.98, then DXY has no way to go to 101, 102. So it's just a sharply going down as well. Moving on to Magma indicator. Magma goes higher, new closing all-time high today amid Apple. New closing all-time high today. I don't know if it touches new all-time high, but 1.62% actually just at the top. This is a very, very strong. We can get a more kind of like a bullish momentum for Apple as well. Amazon, new all-time high today. Fantastic move. So that's why I'm saying momentum is within big techies. As long as big techies are doing okay, Nasdaq should be fine as well. So Meta, $4.82 to the upside. Microsoft, $2.55 to the upside. Google, $2.25 to the upside. Pretty close to new all-time high. Bullish momentum. There's no doubt about it. Netflix is just consolidating within this pivot. This means new all-time high is coming potentially for Netflix. Bullish consolidation. There's no doubt about it. Tesla, fantastic, guys. So everyone was bearish on this. We were bullish on this. And we just told you exactly the levels that I was kind of like important. So 200 levels. So remember 200, just the demand area, breakthrough to the upside. Right now, Tesla is getting into very, very, very important level. So 231, guys. So short term, you were right. For the long term, as we were expecting about 260, 270, let's see what's going to be the key factor here. So this thick orange line is the important dominant trend line that Tesla is stuck below this. So you see, here's the consolidation. Here's the nice reverse head and shoulder. I know some people don't like it, but believe me, it works. And here's the nice bullish consolidation as well prior to the trend line. So when we see consolidation prior resistance or support or demand or supply, it's going to go well. So usually it's going to break out because it's like a tanks. They just put tanks below the trench. And that's how it breaks the branch. So here is the area that I'm just looking at. Here's lots of resistance. But if we move back, just see where we're going to. So this thick line, I'm going to delete it just because we don't need it anymore. However, this is important trend line here. So we have top here, top, 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 today. All right, so this is important, folks, but usually this is very bullish. Don't be surprised if Tesla is getting back and forming a nice bullish consolidation. If this happens, this means Tesla putting its tanks. Buyers are gonna just reload their guns because they're gonna attack to this important trench. If it breaks through, I believe Tesla can go higher to this area, which is going to be 400, 420. But it needs to break out above this important 260 to 280. In the long term, back test, nice tackle to here. I believe Tesla can do that, but I know lots of bear calls for Tesla. Specifically, everyone's saying that sub 100 is coming when it gets there. Remember that? So if you just go to YouTube, Twitter, everyone is posting about Tesla. I said, no, still there is a chance this one is getting back to the upside. We will see. Semiconductor index going higher today. SMH $2.62 up. Stocks the same pattern here. Why? Because two stocks are important. Actually, three or four. Three of them did very well. First is Taiwan. Taiwan Semiconductor is okay, so it's going higher. But first one is AMD. AMD break out nicely this bullish consolidation. Remember that? So we were talking about AMD a long time. So we're saying when we see kind of like a breakout, it just forming a W pattern here with a bull flag. So this bull flag is very, very important. We just have a first stage. We break out nicely. This is a bull flag for the second stage, I believe, to go higher. So 173, 183, 194, there are short-term targets that everyone can just put in their book. AMD did very well, 4.20% to the upside. NVIDIA is lagging. I know it was like trying to catch up with the rest, but NVIDIA is lagging. Obviously, this is a bear flag, head and shoulder on the top. So if it goes below 116, I believe NVIDIA 88 to 96 is coming down the road. I know lots of people are just throwing tomato to me. Don't do that, guys, because this is going to be a buy with two hands. So just wait and see. If it gets there, buy it. So don't short it right now. I wouldn't short NVIDIA. This is high momentum stock. I lost money in shorting this once last year because I thought that the rally is over and I just quit. I don't touch it. If it gets down, this is going to be buying opportunity like the rest, right? So just stay tuned, be patient, be hunter. Texas, this is the third one. It is very, very important as well. So Texas is forming very nice bullish consolidation to break out nicely. So Texas can go through very, very nicely to the upside. Lam Research, the fourth one, this one as well, forming a nice bullish consolidation. So very nice patterns within semiconductors. So that's why I'm kind of like hopeful for the market. Not hopeful, I'm kind of like having the bullish reading for the market, at least for next 2 weeks for semis. Moving on to financials, XLF doing very well. It's just getting back to the upside. Banks are doing fantastic today. KBE, 58 cents up, fantastic pattern. Multi-month bull flag here since November, actually since December 2003. Right now, 6 months bull flag. Go to monthly chart, you will see that this is a huge positive momentum. The same here, KRE. So it just broken a long-term bearish trend line, getting back to the downside, back test. Now it's getting back to the upside. JP Morgan, $3.38 up, new all-time high. Goldman Sachs, a good pattern here, bull flag trigger to the upside. It's just targeting new all-time high as well. Bank of America, fantastic move to the upside, break through to the upside, new all-time high, 92 cents up. And Wells Fargo, 38 cents up, breaking nicely, just getting back into new all-time high as well soon if it goes above 63. Moving on to GDX, gold miners, they are showing a pattern choppy here, so we need to get above $36.07 if we get above it, so new all-time high is coming as well. GDXJ 11 cents up, AEM 63 cents up, Newmont 6 cents up. This is not good, but Franco-Nevada doing better today, although it was like a hard shadow sell here. But overall positive, not a bad candle. Gold Barrick 36, actually 6 cents up. Can say, yay, I don't know. So we can see bullish momentum or bull flag here, but we need to see a good follow through after that. Moving on to the last sector for today, XLE is down today. So XLE is lagging. So that's why I'm saying potentially crude is topped and we can't get above this at 92.88. Exxon, XOP, sorry, oil and gas exploration ETF at 56 cents up, but again, rejected from 148. OIH $1.26 up. Exxon 78 cents down. Chevron 23 cents up today. So all in all, when you see here, I would say they're forming a bullish consolidation, but I believe that they're topped and they're gonna almost fail to the downside for a lower low. All right, I believe I covered everything. It was kind of longer than usual, but because yesterday mistake, I come up with a comprehensive video today, and hopefully you'll like it. Smash the like button, put your comments down there, and share it with your friends, whoever is interested in the stock market. Have a fantastic evening. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.